Greetings, dear viewers. I'm Coil Quickcard, and welcome back to Hollow Knight Silksong. Today, what I'm going to do is I'm going to be taking my interactive map here, and I am going to be scouring all of these areas below the blasted steps, and basically just grabbing every single thing in them that I have access to at this point. So I'm not just going to leave this running while I run around mostly without anything happening. So this is going to be a bit of a shorter episode, and more than likely it's just going to be kind of like a quick scatter shot as you see me collect various things. So that is the plan, although first I do need to get out of the underworks. And I believe we basically established that I can't go the whiteboard way. Oh, yeah, actually we can just take the elevator. Elevator's nice and easy. Yeah, just head to the coral chambers. I will start working my way down, and I'll leave it in for anything new or interesting that I find. Okay, here is our first location. As we're working our way down, I figured I might as well stop by some of the blasted steps areas I've already been in. So we have this hidden path. Bug-born of Farloom, you have been chosen. May our citadel's holy gliding harden your soft shell. Stand eternal as our arbiter, that no bug bearing sin shall step within our sacred halls. Okay. There's something down here. Okay. And then there's a path here. What am I looking at here? Oh. Okay. Oh. Alright, a bunch of shell shards and a beast shard, whatever that is, I guess. Okay. I guess we keep going. Okay, so, somehow I never just walked to the far end of this hallway. But that gave me a relic. Believed to bring luck to the wearer. Okay, whatever that means, I guess. Let's keep going. Right, over here in this section we have another hidden path. And that just gives me another silk eater. Since I'm already here, I think it's worth going this path. I think it leads to an NPC. So I guess we'll do that. Okay, we have reached this path, and we're going to attempt to reach the other side of it. Here is New. Hi, New. I don't like you anymore. You're a creep. Why did I never go further this direction? I see. There we go. I think I may have thought that jump was simply untenable. Definitely wasn't, though. So, we've got claw line loops above us. Ooh. Okay. That... Oh, okay, okay. We're still going. We're still going. And we've got some kind of a platform here. Whoops. And that definitely has one of the bouncy doodles. There we go. And a building. Hello. So rude to raise a Pinterest from her deep meditation. You carry on with the kind of brash behavior and you're likely to be stuck quick through. I'm surprised to find a bug of sound mind alive in such an inhospitable place. You are a warrior learned in the blades of this land? Aye, a pinstress. Your needle there might fit you fair, strange as it is and all, but it's the pin of this glorious kingdom of Farloom. Glorious weapon of Farloom. Given I'm now awake, maybe you'd fancy a little training. Care to test the power of a pinstress? Might be even this old master could show you a thing or two. Yes, I will train. Bold choice, Needlebug. Let's get our bells a-shakin'. So I assume it's going to be a fight? Oh, no, just seems to be a cutscene. We learned the Needle Strike. We now can do charge attacks, which is excellent. How grand! To face an opponent with a bit of energy. You're a skilled one, clear enough. I hope my training has granted some insight. Alright, do you have anything else? Ooh. Oh, and there's even a bench here. That is phenomenal. Okay. Oh, whoa, okay. There might have been something accessible up through there, I don't know, but we got that done, let's move on. Okay, we found another thing located here, and it's a memory locket. Moving on. Okay, currently down in the Wormways off of Bone Bottom. And we found Dead Bug's Purse. Allows the pair to retain some rosaries upon defeat. Interesting. Alright, let's keep exploring these paths. Just a little way below there, this is clearly a hidden path. And what does it lead to? Oh, a flea. Hold on, I got you. There we go. How strong is this charged attack anyway? Oh! Oh, it's stupidly strong. So, I have actually learned a bit more about how combat actually works in this game. Apparently, crest descriptions are misleading. Big surprise. But apparently, regardless of your crest, your basic attack does the same amount of damage. So, my super fast attacks with this crest are absolutely ideal. And this charge attack in particular is apparently a 5-hit combo, which actually makes it pretty much just like the best charge attack there is. So, yeah, that's pretty damn good. I have also learned that the Pinmaster Oil is utterly inaccessible to me at this point in time. So, yeah, that's real flippin' great that I still can't do that, but it's fine. Anyway, the journey continues. So I am now in a completely unexplored room. And apparently off of this room there is something down at the lower right. So I just need to be very careful. And everything is going to be okay. Oh. Okay. Hidden path. And hidden path. What do we have in here? Okay. A glowy thing without any purpose, I guess. Well, that sure was an exciting glowy thing with no purpose. By the way, if it looks to you like I should be getting hit, but I'm not, it's only because you are completely correct. I simply do not care to be bothered with actually worrying about dying while, you know, trying to just make my way through and collect a few things. Okay, here is the collectible. It is a memory locket. So I think the next place to go is up in the wormway, and we'll see what's going on. I am also taking note of any location that is absolutely inaccessible without, at a minimum, a double jump, and marking them with those silver discs. Let's keep going. Okay, we are up now in this next area of the wormways. That looks pretty clearly inaccessible without a minimum of a double jump. So we'll mark that. But there should be an accessible area over here. That also looks pretty damn inaccessible without being able to, at a minimum, double jump. Oh, just piss off, you little thing. I could be wrong, though, because I'm pretty sure we just went up and around. And there's supposed to be something up here. Oh. You're interesting. Aho! A new face. Not here to bother, I hope. I have critical studies underway in these twisting tunnels and can afford no distractions. You ever met Zongo, my assistant, by chance? An indolent sort. Short, slovenly, rather unreliable seeming. In a dark cave below here, I encountered a shell not dissimilar from your own. I suspect your assistant may have met an unfortunate end. Aha, that careless buffoon. No surprises, then. That lump never shone with the talent for true discovery. Now to my work I must return. With my assistant so rudely dying on me, I have tasks enough for 2 bones. Unless you have further interest in my precious plasmium, kindly leave me in peace.
Yanara.
Plasmium. This miraculous substance intrigues you too. A wonder beyond wonders, miracle-made material. Plasmium, a naturally occurring elixir with no equal. It heals wounds and strengthens shells. I suspect it can even defy death itself. Plasmium, you call it. I have encountered its like before, or else a substance of remarkable similarity. Highly unlikely. The grey and barren soil of this mainland could never produce something as singular as this, and that is undisputable fact. Plasmium was discovered by my master at the farthest edge of Farloon, hidden deep in salt-stricken waters. I brought it to these caves under her direction, to study how it flourishes in a foreign place. Perhaps, like myself, you've been bewitched by Plasmium's beautiful glow. Will you assent, then, to assisting me in my studies? Yeah, sure. I can help with that. Excellent. With 2 bugs at the task, the rate of discovery shall greatly increase. Now, before he went and died, my previous assistant seeded the warrens below with plasmium buds. The bloods should be ripening as we speak, and the nectar within must be extracted before they reach maturity. With the right tool and claw, collecting the nectar is an easy process. I'll even lend you my needle file for the job. Once you locate a bud, simply charge the file until ready, then release its needle into a bud's core. Do it right and it'll suck out the nectar in one clean pop. Return them to me when you've retrieved the necessary samples. With the right nectar and the right testing, Plasmium can reveal even more of its wondrous properties. Okay. So it looks like I've got even more things to look for. And is it just 3 that we need? Yes, it is. Okay. So I'm going to go down and going to find the plasmium, in the tunnels. Also, shortcut back to this room. Alright. So just give me a second, I'll go collect it all. Okay, so here is the first batch. God damn it, will you stop that? Using a fully charged stab from the needle file tool. Oh. Okay, never mind. I have to equip the needle file in order to do this. Luckily, it is very close. There we go. Alright, so this first one is easy enough to reach. No real problems there. Oh, piss off. Okay, so that is our first batch of plasmium. I'll go find the other 2. Okay, plasmium number 2. And we got it. Now let's go get the third. And here's the third. It's the one that we had found before. Very good. That gives us 3 plasmium to bring back. And ugh. These things are so annoying. Whatever. I'll go turn this in. Alright, we are back. Yes, I have gathered the plasmium. And what do you give me? Anything of interest? A plasmium file.
That's fine.
Your tool certainly looks sharp enough to pierce my shell, sir. But why would I want to do so? Because filling your body with plasmium is beneficial. It protects you from harm, and it feels so exquisitely good. Oh, okay, he's just giving me drugs. Uh-huh. So, plasmium file allows one to gain health beyond their natural limits. Okay, interesting. I think, honestly, the long pin is my better choice for now, just for armored enemies. Alright, let's keep going. Okay, finally out of the Wordways, back down in the Moss Grotto. There's definitely a hidden path here. Hello, gentlemen. Goodbye, gentlemen. And just a few rosaries. This is something I could have easily found quite a while ago. My map seems to indicate that there are hidden paths over here. No idea how they might be accessible, though. They may just be, like, straight up, more late game stuff. I guess I'll just keep going and maybe we'll find out. So, this door over here in the Moss Grotto, yeah, I was able to open it. So, we're actually in a completely new section now. Weaving Nest Atla. So we were able to access this as soon as we found the Songalin. But I can't... Oh. Okay. I've activated some variety of device. Okay, here's a rune depicting the Weaving Nest. Take the map. Yes, I will take the map. Okay. Whoa! Okay, that was horrifying. Looks like we have a hidden path here. Who's there? Has someone come to free me? Or are you here to bring my end? I am Hornet, prisoner, only a traveler and not here to slay you. What cause sees you caged in these ruins of Weaver's past? Are you their enemy? No, not their enemy, and their prisoner not for malice. I am Eva, a thing difficult to describe, a child of Weavers, yet not quite their kin. How strange. That description could fit me as well as yourself. Child of Weavers? And not. I can detect your Weaver strain, yet you are different from them and from me, a shifting, blended thing. What are you, creature? Step closer, lady, that my may senses would better understand your nature. That's probably okay. You see this one's nature, Ava? It is a skill far beyond bugs. One not without cost. My sight perceives a bug only through the imprint upon their soul. You speak of their crest, that signifier of a bug's essence, and their invisible yoke born through a lifetime? Crest. Yes, the old Weaver term. A simple word to attempt description of something so profound. But wait, your own nature, is it? Lady, permit me to look deeper still, that I may offer clarity. Sure. This can only end well. Evolve the crest of the hunter. Okay. Strike enemies repeatedly to build focus. Once focused, needle attacks will become deadlier. Alright, so my default crest just got upgraded. And it forced me back to my default crest. Incredible. Your nature is so unlike a mortal bug's. Yours is malleable, transitory. It is a marvelous thing, worth my long life to behold. If in your travels you are able to further evolve, return to me. With what power I possess, I may be able to aid you further. Thank you, Ava. If my nature expands as you say, I shall return. Okay, so can you just upgrade all the crests I have right now? Gained a Vesta crest. Oh, equip additional tools independent of one's crest. Okay, so we just have a permanent additional slot. That is so good. And anything else? Ooh. Ooh, look at that. Okay. So the Hunter's Crest has been upgraded. That's pretty cool. Is there anything else I can do here right now? Let me check. Okay, I don't see any particular indication that I'm able to do anything else right there for now. So instead, let's keep exploring. Interesting place. Oh. How would one ever find that? I only knew it's there because I'm looking at a map. But sure, let's do a little bit of exploration. Excuse me, sir. Ooh. Another mossberry. As far as my map here says, there is something to be found over here. You know what? Yeah, let's go ahead and let the Moss Mother fight go as intended. No God mode. Oh, right. I'm not on my good crest anymore. Damn it. Oh, okay, okay, okay. I can see why this might be a little tougher than last time now. Yeah, and I'm basically out here without my superpowers, which is a bit of a problem. Okay. We're fine. I do believe that is one of them down. We get a good double from this. We can heal. I might prefer God mode for the sake of convenience, but I like to think that I'm competent enough to handle most of the challenges in this game without it. There we go. That is a Moss Mother duo defeated, which gives me another thing. Weave Light increases the speed of silk regeneration. Okay. Cool. Well, oh, whoop, no, we don't need infinite tools. What did I press for infinite tools? There we go. Just God mode. Alright, I guess I will continue looking around the Weave Nest Atla. Nothing else I found in there, but there was at least one more mossberry I hadn't gotten yet, so that's pretty good. Oh, here's a thing I'd never grabbed, just a rosary string. There was a hidden path here the whole time. A wall that you just have to walk through. So... yeah. And I think that might be all. There's a second... oh, the second hidden path notice is just because it's over there. Okay. So, I think we're done here in Mossholm and Bone Bottom. So, let the search continue. Okay. Bone Bottom is under attack by a Skull Tyrant. So, alright. Disable God mode. So, that's, like, a whole thing. Shouldn't be too much of a problem. I have beaten one of these before. Come on, buddy. Oop. Okay, that's fine. He goes for the charge. These charge attacks are fantastic. Come on. We're doing pretty well, I feel. I didn't know this was a thing that happened, but I think I'm handling it. Okay. Well. We just saved Bone Bottom. Or possibly Bone Bottom has been permanently destroyed. I don't know. Ah, here she is, safe after all. I was worried your battle with that enormous beast had left you badly wounded. Shames me to have left you in danger here, Missy, but I'm no warrior, and my tools ain't no match for a creature like that. It is well that you kept yourself safe. The settlement needs a fixer now, not a warrior. Maybe that's true. Times like these, all we can do is put our heads down and try to rebuild. Okay. So, did I just lose my bench here permanently? There's still a benchmark on my map, so I'm going to assume it hasn't been permanently lost. That was a fair bit of surprise, though. And I'm almost 100% sure we already got the mossberry on this side. Yes, we did. Alright, moving on. Oh, we got another secret path up here. And this just connects back to the main open area. So, hooray. I think what I do need to do, however, is make a stop by the Moss Druid. I believe they have one of the things I need to get my my needle oil, my pin oil, whatever it is. I require a picture of your mossberry stew to satiate a gourmand of the Citadel. Will you pass me some? A bug who'll consume my berry brew. Strong they'd be to bear a taste so sharp. Here is a flavor so ripe, searing, flavor of pleasure and pain. They too may see the visions if they taste it strong. The visions could they see? Grant the stew for you, bug. To share the visions, yes, we shall pass it. Okay, we have mossberry stew. Yes, I can give you mossberries. Oh. You give me a crap load of rosaries for those. And I think I've actually collected every single one of the mossberries in the game now, so... Maybe. I mean, there's 7, and I think the initial quest was either 3 or 4. Yeah, we're probably set, honestly. One of the... Yeah, I think we're actually done here. Yep, I'm pretty sure that we are ready to move on to the marrow. Here is another hidden path. First one I have found today in the marrow. And it looks like it just leads to some more rosaries. Okay. Okay, so I wonder if the Songlin might open up this thing here in the marrow. No, it doesn't seem like it. So I guess we'll just keep going. So far there's been like nothing here in the marrow. Well, so here in the marrow there was a little like explodey thing stuck in the wall here. And apparently I'd never broken it because I didn't want to blow up. But if I ever had, I would have discovered craft metal. So that is another thing down. Okay, so over here in Hunter's March, things have definitely appeared to change. So we have Lottie. Hola, hola. Welcome, my lady. So glad you found us here. I can see you're blessed with strong limbs and keen insight. Fond of frolics, are you? Keen to test your aim? We'd be right honored to play a little game with you. A little test of skill we've set up. Okay. I'll provide pins for throwing and my associate will peg the target. Hit the target 15 times and you'll earn yourself a worthy prize. Okay. Sounds simple enough. Yeah. Okay. So we just have to hit the target 15 times. Okay. Seems simple enough. Alright, and you have to keep going until you miss 3 times. Alright, so as long as I am careful, I can probably succeed at this challenge. Okay. That's fine. Gotcha. 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 Uh-huh. Gotcha. Damn. Okay, we got one. Oh. Got it. Okay. It's going in a pattern. Got that one. Got that one. Alright. Struck the target 15 times. What do we get? Oh, a tool pouch! Okay. Okay, that's actually a very worthy prize. I like that. Is there anything else in this room of any particular interest? No. I think this is where I just got the straight pin originally. 25 times, and you'll earn yourself a beautiful necklace of rosaries. No, thank you. Alright, well, excellent. Let's continue working our way toward deep docks. Still here in the Mare, though, we found another secret path. And this one is good for some rosaries, so not too shabby. And I believe that is all. I believe that's everything done in the Marrow. Okay, down in the deep docks. And I found a new secret passage. So, slight problem. So my tracker, all of the locations in it that I saved, yeah, so those all got reset. So I've had to basically refill all the ones that I can, like, realistically remember. Thank God I basically did this area by area, or this would have been a lot worse, but yeah, I'm going to have to be a little more thorough even than I was already being, so I will keep exploring. Of course, while we are here, we can go ahead and finally purchase this Sting Shard. So that's pretty great. Moving on. So it actually looks like there is a fair bit of stuff down here that I never really went back to fully explore. So let's start by checking in this room. Where there is supposed to be possibly something over here. Looks like we're all good. However, further down this way... Does this open the door? Seek the shine, find the ore. Tunnel, breach, bore. For grace above. Okay, so apparently that does not open that way. But there should be... Oh! Yeah, I think there's a path that goes down from here. But it doesn't look to be accessible at this point. So apparently this was a waste of time, and I will keep looking. Okay, we are currently in the farthest sections of the far fields, where I had previously put something. And now with the claw line, I can get up here, which opens a path to an absolute blind drop into a spike pit. I'm willing to bet you sneaky bastards put something up here. Yep. But what is down here? Surely there must be something of good value here. I do not like sections where I have to platform down like this. How deep is this drop? Oh, come on. Really? Well, I'm stuck in the lava. Okay. It has no ability to properly reset me. So that's great. Do I have anything that can actually help me there? I might be able to turn on infinite jumps. There we go. Okay. Now I need to turn off that infinite jumps now that I fixed that. Alright. So that is really just kind of bullshit. I am all the way back here. So I guess I have to run all the fucking way back there and do that entire drop all over again. So that's great. All because it decided to drop me into a fucking gauntlet where I can't touch the floor. So I'll see you in a minute. Okay, let's try this again. This time I am running infinite health, but not God mode, so that I'm not going to be glitching out hazards. Ugh. I really do not like this sort of stuff. And I don't have patience for it, hence the, cheating. Alright, sure, let's get rid of this stupid fucking gauntlet. That is absolute bullshit. Oh. I see how it is. This is supposed to be... Okay. This is supposed to be a claw line gauntlet. Interesting. But still, fuck it. Would you just die already? Come on. My interactive map is actually not loading right now, so I'm not even sure what I get from doing this. But by God, it better be good. Like, this better be like a fucking mask shard or something. Come on, this is stupid and unreasonable. Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. After all of... That is bullshit. This area has a battle gauntlet followed by a platforming gauntlet. That is dog shit. Don't do something like that. Oh my god. I literally can't die, and I can barely get through this shit. If this isn't a mask shard or like a necessary movement item or something, I'm officially putting this down as the absolute biggest load of bullshit in this entire game. Because this shit is inexcusable. And, of course, it has a wrong way. That's garbage. That is absolute fucking garbage. Okay, at least that one is a mask shard. So it is almost okay. But seriously, what the fuck? Ugh. Alright, well, I've still got more places to look. Okay, back down here. This is definitely another place for the needle in. Alright, no message pops up this time, though, I guess. Oh, okay. Weave Nest Sindrill. So this is the second weave nest that I've found. Okay, so it's a dash. There we go. And that is Silk Speed Anklets. Draws upon the wearer's own silk to increase sprinting speed. That doesn't really sound like something that I need. I could have sworn that there is... something else here. Let's try it out, though. I thought that might be the case. Okay. It doesn't use up silk at a very high rate, though. According to my map, though, there's something else here. Okay, I figured this out. And by figured this out, I mean I looked it up. So, it is not enough to use the Silk Speed Anklets to open up the secret area. You actually have to use the Flea Brew plus those. There we go. Okay. That is really, really damn secret. Alright. So, what exactly is down here? A ring depicting paths away from Farloom. Okay, no idea what that is. But we also found a rune harp. Oh, that's one of the things I can sell. Okay. Alright, so that takes care of this area. And my explorations continue. Okay, I have found another completely new area by going under the Bellway platform here in the far fields. Looks like an entire place that I have never been to. There we go. As always for this episode, I'm still running my invincibility, so let's see how this goes. Interesting. Okay. Ugh, I hate these things. And this connects down to the seamstress's room. So we have unlocked another major another major connecting path there. I believe this is going to circle around and reveal some way to the other side of that locked door in Pilgrim's Rest. Or at least that definitely seems to be what this is all alluding to. Interestingly, this entire area also seems to be pretty much devoid of any collectibles. There's barely even, like, hidden path markers, so it really, really feels like there are just wide stretches of this game that really don't have anything meaningful in them to find. Which is kind of weird to me, considering just the sheer scale of it and how dense some of the other areas are. I do know that there is an entire area that I've never been to, Sinner's Rest and Bilewater, which are apparently absolutely miserable. I've at least seen the names of them mentioned in people's posts before. I don't really know why they are so bad or what exactly is in them. Oh my god. But I think, based on the context I've seen, that they provide you an alternative way to access the Citadel, maybe? I'm not 100% on that being accurate, but I guess we will find out. But I'm not going to be doing Sinner's Rest and Bile Water today. Okay, yeah, here it is. Oh. Buddy, go through. It's okay. Yeah, it's okay. Just leave. Seriously, man. Then the map shows that, yes, there is a flea over here. So that is another thing that has been identified. I don't have a boss marker on my map, so I don't think that I have to fight the thing I just freed. Nothing here seems to be damaged. These guys all still seem to be fine. Yeah, you're still only selling rosary strings. Okay, so I don't actually know what freeing that beetle actually did, but the quest continues. Apparently there's a gauntlet up here at Hunter's March that I never actually cleared. So that's interesting. Oh. Okay, apparently that's it. And that is a curve claw. Oh, that's another tool. Ard sharp bone used by hunters to take down flying prey. Ooh, interesting. So, an absolutely terrifying prospect, having just found the curved claw up here. That is not an item that is visible anywhere on my interactive map. So, yeah, I have to consider... Oh, okay, hidden path. I have to consider the distinct possibility now that there could be any number of items which are not on my map. That is a fractured mask. Okay, that is also nowhere on my list. What the hell? Why are there multiple things that do not show up anywhere on my interactive map? Oh boy, that is... that is concerning. Well, the hunt continues. Okay, we are up here in Greymore at the top of this path. There was a spool fragment over here. This was a hidden path. And I believe this actually leads up to Sinner's Road, which... What the hell are the... Oh. Okay, those are extremely aggressive Buggy Boys. Oh. Okay. Oh. Hi? I saw you. I saw what you did. Strong you are, mistress. Small but so deadly. And your scent well aged. You have come to me, and I am yours. I am your humble slave. I've no interest in mastery over you, sir. Or if my slaying of these creatures aided you, it was merely by chance. Farewell. Farewell! No, the strong claim the weak, and the weak must serve. I am yours, mistress, and you must protect me. See what I have built here, prepared for the coming of my mistress, my powerful mistress. While you are away hunting, I would grow you something good, but the work takes time. Return to me soon, and you may have what I grow. Okay, so that's weird. Oh. Huh. Are you able to break out of that, or is there something I can do? Not that I can tell. That just seems to be some section of Sinner's Road that I can't quite access yet. Alright, well, back to searching Greymoor. Never mind, because you can actually walk through this wall here. Alright, so where does that lead? Over here, which is... Oh, okay. Big, scary shard boy. Was that it, though? Was it just big, scary shard boy? Okay. My guide also... Well, my map, at least, also very specifically demonstrates that this is breakable, but I guess it's only breakable from the other side, since my little 2-second video here shows it being broken from there. Alright, back to Greymoor. Okay, it looks like I've got an entire sub-area here that I never accessed, with some lovely rosaries. There actually seems to be a lot in this area that I never got. But we've also got a flea. I'm actually quite surprised how many fleas were actually in these initial areas that I had not managed to find. It is genuinely pretty surprising. So there is supposed to be... Okay. So I am going to need to bounce off of that and then go up here. Let's check up here just to be thorough. Yes, okay, we already got that. Of course we did, because it's Threadstorm. But there was another thing back down in that room. It looks like there's a hidden path, and then a tool. Probably, if I had to throw out a guess, the same tool that the birds like to use. Oh, right. That's where we found the 3-pin, wasn't it? Okay. Well, the search continues. Okay, somehow I never found this shard bundle. Actually, now I'm thinking about it, I've been missing, like, a good chunk of stuff in Greymoor for a bit. It would not surprise me if I had avoided a good chunk here simply because I didn't want to deal with the scissormen. So, I guess we'll see if that's true. Oh, hold on. I just found a scent trail. I don't actually know... Oh, wait, isn't this the, Yeah, didn't we go through this? Yeah, Pill was last seen in Lower Greymoor. Yeah, I feel like I already followed this trail. And then it didn't really, like, lead anywhere. I think I'd basically concluded that this trail I couldn't do without double jump. So, we'll just keep looking. I really want to try and get to that upper portion of Greymoor, because there's a whole path going across that leads to Sinner's Road. Okay, yeah, I was right. I had never actually gone up here before. Basically, there was a part that required one of, like, a couple of different potential techs. Look, sounds like there's a flea up above. Screw you, buddy. Would you just mind pissing off already? Thank you. At least I'm making a lot of good money, too. So, I think that... There we go. Yes, okay. This is the Greymoor elevator. So, I am now completely in areas I had not previously reached in this part of the game. Honestly, let's just do... No, god damn it. Ugh. Freaking fine. We'll circle back around. We'll activate the elevator. Why do I do that? Why do I ever come across an elevator and think to myself, yeah, maybe I should go explore somewhere else first? No, obviously that's a bad idea. Okay, this was an NPC location. Previously... Oh, screw you, Scissor Man. Even if I'm not exploring the road. See, this is the area I was referring to. You needed some kind of movement tech to get up there. Claw grip, that, just, you needed something. So this goes over here. There we go. That's the Scarecaw. And now we have an activated elevator. So... Okay. We have wind activated. We've got some rosaries activated. Looks like... Yeah, I don't see any indication that, You know, now that we actually have access to that elevator, it might be possible to actually continue tracking the brother. So let's give that a try. There we go. And where might a brother be? Okay. That is definitely not where a brother be. Interesting. Oh. Okay, hidden path. And where does this hidden path go to? Ah! Here we go. So, I think I've had to find this guy in order to activate the next section of the flea caravan for a while. Oh, heh, what a turn for dear cat to be strung up in such a dank little cave. Cursed threads stretch throughout this land, set to ensnare the unwary. You seem no worse for it, at least. The metal carriage is yours, I assume. Oh, yes, yes. I'm setting out to join the nearest flea caravan, aren't I? Safety in numbers, yes. I've had more than enough of venturing alone. And you, I trust I will see you there? My carriage hides a special secret I'll gladly share with you when next we meet. Heh. Alright, cool. So, there we go. I believe I have now advanced the flea caravan. Which means... hopefully by continuing to climb, I can find the missing brother... Oh. Okay, this is Sinner's Road. So, I don't want to explore that right now. Okay. There we go. Okay. And we made it up. On the 8th harvest, send 50 measures, 9 beats dreg thread, spooled, 14 measures dreg thread, twined, oath of fealty, all workers. On the 12th harvest, send 40 measures dreg thread, spooled, 2 beats fine thread, twined, oath of fealty, all workers. Interesting. Alright, now where the hell is this brother? Oh god, are they just in Sinner's Road? They're in Sinner's Road. Okay, I'm still going to track them here. This is a way that reveals Sinner's Road. Okay. I am still going to go through here a little bit, just to see if I can't find that brother, since that is related to the ongoing Pale Oil quest. But I'm not going to be following any paths that don't just lead to the brother. Oh my freaking god. Okay. Alright, there's a lot going on. I fell in the water. It did something to me. Wait, is it reducing my silk? Seriously? Okay, finally! Here's the damn... Guys, piss off. Okay. Safely saved his pill, but who is this rare carer for the shell of another? Name yourself, good bug. I am Hornet Pill. Your brother wished for your return to Bellheart, where he waits now. I am sure he will be eager to see you alive. Young Tip, how he worries always. Blessed I am for the care, him and you, Miss Hornet. A lucky bug is me. Okay, missing brother has been done. Head fast for Bellheart, Pill. These lands are not for traveling without a sharp blade and claw. Ah, yes, to Bellheart, and my brother and I shall fly quickly, quick. If you pass that way again, stop and give greeting. Okay. Perfect. Alright. So, we stepped into the first part of Sinner's Road. We found the brother, so we advanced the Pale Oil quest. So that's been taken care of, and my explorations of Grey Moor continue. Okay, so this time on the left side of the path that we managed to open, let's see what we can find. Assuming that there's a flea up above. Okay. Bunch of bell thingies. A locked bellhound. Call out. Yes. No! Psst! Who's bothering me now? Leave the great Yana be in peace. Shoo, shoo. No! If I call out to you a few times, will you let me in? Unless you've brought me a worthy specimen with something truly nasty inside them. Otherwise, leave the great Yarnaby in peace. Okay, so you need a nasty specimen, whatever that means. But perhaps we can go above your home in some way. Oh, okay, there's a shiny up there. A frayed rosary string. Oh, those are vines. Cloth and incendiary materials that could be fashioned into an explosive weapon. Okay, which I can do with craft metal. So I've crafted the Pimpillo. Fabric pouch filled with volatile material explodes on contact with enemies or when ignited by its fuse. Okay, so I have a bomb. Interesting. Okay, so I never did explore up this. So... Yet another path in Grey Moor. All of Grey Moor is pretty significantly bigger. It appears that Yarnaby over there is not accessible until I do something over in Bilewater. That is total BS to activate that switch. This path... Interesting. I wonder if this path will enable me to access the flea. There we go. More rosaries. Okay. It might allow me to access the flea. Okay. So we need to go flying, pin, jump, and then over. So now we are above here. Here we go. Okay. Alright, we rescued half of Farloom's lost fleas, according to that note there. According to my map, there is one hidden path in the top portion of this room. Probably up here. Possibly accessed from the other side, maybe? That's a Silk Eater, isn't it? Yeah, okay. So, what's with this hidden path? Okay, I'm back at the Flea Caravan. This will be the end of what I do in Shellwood, so let's talk to people. Greetings again, Sir Flea. I see you were able to unite safely with this caravan. Oh yes, all thanks to you, dear sweet you. The Flea Master, that old boar, tells me to call you Miss Hornet, but such a prickly name ill befits such a delicate beauty. Shall I call you something prettier, like Nectar Sweet, my dear? You shall not. Address me by my name, or not at all. Of course. And now I shall let you in on a little secret. My carriage doubles as a soothing spa, you see. It's most ingenious. The water inside is piping hot and purer than a psalm. I'd gladly let you soak inside for a modest fee. Sure. Yeah, he's just happy that the rosaries smell like me. You're all freaks. Okay. Well, we have a spa. Cool. Any new dialogue? How about you, Flea Master? Are you all good and set to go? Let's take a look at the map we've been filling out. I mean, damn. Yeah, look at that. That is... Whew. And there's still so much more left. Look here, all these lively fleas flock to our caravan. Thanks to you and your hunting, our numbers grow grand. Mayhap in time we could grow even to match those caravans of our fabled past. To see so many safe is a welcome sight, Flea Master. Their playful cheer suggests you are a fine steward for the swelling troop. Such kind words, Miss Hornet. How lucky we are to have found you. But now we must away. These moors have been our host long enough. It's time to climb and hoist towards drier caves. Good friend of Fleas, would you join us on this next journey? Yes, I would. We have finally reached the end of this episode. Bellheart and Shellwood, there's barely anything in them that I don't know for a fact I've already gotten. So we are just going to take the caravan, which I believe parks outside the Great Gate. Aw, look at them all. And I think I've nearly got enough tools to unlock the next stuff with the Architect, too. Another journey complete, and a new high spot for our rest, upon the doorstep of that mighty citadel, no less. It is fortunate that all of your companions survived the trek, Flea Master. The howling rise beside and the tangled wood before it have both claimed the lives of countless bugs. Indeed, a perilous ascent. Maybe it was your company that brought us luck, Miss Hornet. It surely put us fleas at ease to have you and your weapon riding close. Ah, and before the road steals you away from us again, allow me to offer you a humble gift. One of the little ones found a pale artifact while digging about in the sands. A spiny, cold sort of thing. I see no use for it for we fleas, so of course we are all too pleased, eager even, to bestow it upon our dear friend. Oh, hell! Okay, spool fragment. That's great. Oh, right. A strange flea joined our troop. Offers a steaming service, but the charge in rosaries is stiff. For the companionship we provide and the safety of our numbers, surely some discount is deserved. So we are... yeah, at the far end of the blasted steppes. And you just want to sniff and look at me, so you're a freak. And I think that is actually going to be it for today. Let me just check off the various NPCs of the caravan. Go up here to the Grand Gate, make sure there's not anything that is especially necessary. And yes, I do believe I am done. I have about 400 spots marked off on my interactive map out of 1,473. Although, to be fair, the number of things it's covering is absurd, and a good portion of it won't really matter to me. We did exactly what I wanted to do today. We scoured the various areas that I previously had access to, but had not fully finished exploring. I have basically gotten a hold of everything that I'm able to access on the lower portions of the map, possibly excluding one or two things. We have marked areas where I definitely need a double jump to get further with the silver discs. I have marked a locked door with a shell there, and at some point I will have to work my way back to the Architect, because I am in an exceedingly good position right now. On the next episode, we are going to be making our way into, if possible, out into the cold area of the map, because I believe that that is where we will unlock a double jump, which seems very necessary, and I think I'm at a part in the game where I can get that. So, thank you all so much for watching this very long, very bloated episode of Silksong, and I will see you all on the next one.